It is really reflective of a lot of organizations that feel like it's in chaos because the leadership is really not there. You mentioned competence and emotional intelligence, right? And again, they are not mutually exclusive, are they? I mean, and emotional intelligence does not mean it's necessarily just likability. You can be totally emotional intelligent and not be likable. I
Sure.
mean, or vice versa, right? So the CEO, I would say, be the ultimate, leader in this, and to be able to be a emotionally intelligent leader up at the top would hold people accountable as well. Because remember, that whole intersectionality is not only awareness, but management of not only yourself and the whatever, if you want to call it likability or whatever, being able to regulate yourself, but also to regulate others, manage others in terms of leadership and the relationship. And so if a leader is able to see that somebody is stepping out of their scope of practice and doing what a CIO should be, I would say, where was the leadership in that? Right. And also, and this is something you see internally as well as a larger framework of organizations, is that when the leader is not at the helm, other parts will take over and take over the bus driving. And this was a classic example, right? Where was the CIO and why was he not doing the patch? And right, and what gave this CISO the cue that, oh, she could just go and do it? Where was the communication? Where was the right transparency of communicating the need? Where was right the so I would say from the embrace perspective, it would have to be, where was the embracing of each person's own leadership of their own roles? And where was the embracing of the organization with that common pulse that I was talking about, where that communication and checking in and being on the same page was?